They don't rush, they don't chase, they don't burn like fire or scatter like air. Taurus waits, Taurus endures, Taurus holds. And that is why Taurus is one of the most dangerous signs of the zodiac. Dangerous not because they seek to harm, but because nothing shakes them. While the world panics, Taurus remains steady. While people change their minds 1,000 times, Taurus stays with their decision. While others bend Taurus roots deeper into the earth. Try to move them, and you will learn what immovable power really means. You can fight with fire, you can hide in shadows, but how do you fight the ground beneath your feet? How do you conquer a mountain that is Taurus? And that is their danger. Spend even a little time with them, and you will notice it. They move differently, slowly, intentionally, deliberately. They don't leap without thought. They don't scatter themselves in 100 directions. They watch, they measure, they wait. And when they finally act, it's with a certainty that is unshakable. You may second guess yourself. Taurus never does. Their patience is not hesitation, it is precision. And that precision is why when they build it lasts. Imagine a storm. Wind rages, lightning strikes, floods rise. Everyone runs, everyone hides, but there is Taurus steady as stone, standing firm while the chaos passes. That's their gift. Their presence feels like safety, like shelter, like home. You can lean on them, you can rest in them, you can trust that they will not crumble when life gets hard. And that's where their danger lives, because once you've known the comfort of a Taurus, you will never forget it. And if they ever take it away, you will feel the loss, like the earth shaking beneath you. Taurus is ruled by Venus, planet of beauty, love, and pleasure. You can see it in their touch, in their voice, in the way they create spaces that feel warm and alive. They know how to make life beautiful, not with extravagance, but with simple richness. A home-cooked meal, a steady hand on your back, a voice that says you're safe here. Taurus doesn't just give love. They create environments where love can grow. And once you've tasted that, nothing else will satisfy you. But don't mistake their softness for weakness. Taurus is earth, and earth holds power. No fire can burn, no storm can sweep away. People often underestimate them because they aren't loud, they aren't reckless, they aren't constantly demanding attention. They seem quiet, gentle, reserved. Until one day you realize they have been shaping your life all along, helping you see clearly, teaching you patience, grounding you when you were lost. Taurus doesn't need to shout to change you. They change you with their presence. And yet there is another side. Their steadiness is both gift and shadow. The same loyalty that makes them stay through storms can also make them stay too long in jobs that drain them, in relationships that wound them, in habits that hold them back. They can cling to comfort until it cages them. They can love someone long after that person has stopped deserving it. Their power lies in endurance, but their danger lies in knowing when endurance becomes chains. Still, even in those shadows, Taurus carries resilience. They know how to rebuild. They know how to start over brick by brick, with no rush, no panic. Where others fall apart, Taurus plants their feet and begins again. They don't need shortcuts. They don't need luck. They have patience, consistency, and willpower, and with those, they can build empires. And don't forget, Taurus is stubborn. Try to push them, and you'll meet the wall of their will. You can't guilt them. You can't rush them. You can't pressure them into what they don't want. They will dig in, immovable, unyielding, until you realize you've been trying to move a mountain. Their no is final. Their silence is decisive. And their decisions once made are carved into stone. That's why their love is so strong and why their endings are so final. Have you ever loved a Taurus? Then you know. They love with consistency. They show up. They don't just say, I love you. They prove it again and again in ways small and big. They remember your favorite meal. They fix what's broken. They take care of the things you didn't even notice needed care. Their love is physical, tangible grounding, and that is its own kind of danger. Because once you've been loved like that, everything else feels hollow. But betray a Taurus and you'll see another truth. They won't explode with fury. They won't chase you down. They won't beg. They will simply close the door quietly, completely, permanently. And that silence is louder than any scream. Because you'll realize you've lost the one person who would have stood by you through anything. And once Taurus is gone, they're gone forever. Their danger is also in their patience. They are willing to wait years for what they want. They don't need it today. They don't need it tomorrow. They are content to keep building, keep moving, keep holding until the day it comes. And because of that patience, they often win battles everyone else abandoned. They succeed where others gave up. They become the ones who hold families together, who build legacies, who create stability that lasts generations. But Taurus isn't only about work and duty. They love pleasure. They love beauty. They know how to indulge, how to enjoy, how to live fully in the senses. A Taurus will stop to smell the flowers, will take the time to cook the perfect meal, will treasure the softness of a blanket or the warmth of a touch. And that sensuality makes them unforgettable lovers, friends, partners. They don't just rush through life, they savor it. And that savoring, that deep presence is dangerous too, because it teaches you to slow down, to notice, to feel. And once you've learned to live like that, you can't go back to rushing through life half asleep. Yet with all their gifts, Taurus carries a lesson. Control is an illusion. They cannot be controlled. You can't force them. You can't change them. You can't rush them. The only way to be close to a Taurus is to respect their rhythm, their pace, their process. And in doing so, you learn patience, you learn grounding, you learn what it means to build something that lasts. If you are Taurus, you know this. You know the way people call you stubborn when really you are loyal. You know the way they call you slow when really you are deliberate. You know the way they call you materialistic when really you are honoring beauty, comfort, and the sacredness of the senses. You know the weight of being the one others lean on, the one who carries stability when everyone else collapses. And yes, it is heavy, but you carry it because you were born to. And if you are not Taurus, now you understand why they are both loved and feared. Because when Taurus enters your life, they root themselves deep. They become your ground, your foundation, your safety. And once you've stood on that ground, you can never forget it. Their absence feels like an earthquake. Their love feels like home. Their silence feels like forever. So yes, Taurus is dangerous. They are dangerous because they endure when others quit, because they love in ways that leave marks on your soul, because they refuse to be rushed, to be broken, to be controlled. They are dangerous because they remind you of what really matters: loyalty, beauty, presence, patience. Taurus is the mountain that cannot be moved, the soil that grows new life, the love that stays. And in a world obsessed with speed and chaos, that kind of steady, unshakable power is the most dangerous force of all.